"What is this?" I shouted at my personal assistant, throwing the coffee latte at her.
"Sir, it is," she stuttered.
"Why can't you just do one thing right? You're fired."
"Oh,
"Please, sir." "Tell Eunice I need a new assistant before the day runs out." She rushed out of my office crying. Idiot. Don't know how to make common black coffee. My name is Justin Stiles. I'm 27 years old. I'm the youngest billionaire in the world. I own many estates and shopping malls across the state. I'm what most people call a womanizer, an introvert. I don't care about people's feelings. I've had more than 6 PAs in a month. It's either they get fired or they quit for not knowing how to cope with me. My phone rang and I picked it up. "Justin, I'll be sending in a lady in a few minutes. Eunice is the only woman who tolerates me. I've known her since I was little, and she doesn't care if I'm the CEO, always putting me in my place." I hanged up and waited for the person who would want to be my PA. Few minutes later, a lady walked in. I had to blink, 'cause at first look you'll think it's a mad woman. She was wearing an old big suit I'm sure she borrowed. The skirt reached her calf. I blinked. Of all people looking for job, why did Eunice pick this one? I looked back up at her face. Well, she's pretty. Her hair is the only thing I find attractive right now. It's so dark you'll think it's blue. She wrapped it around her head in a way that left me wondering if it's really her hair. "Good afternoon, sir," she greeted with the most beautiful voice I've ever heard. "Sit down." Once she settled down, she brought out a book and a pen from the ugliest bag I've ever seen. What would she use that for? I wonder. "What's your name?" I asked her. "My name? Well, you see, when I was born, I looked just like my great-grandma, so my parents decided to name me after her. In fact, look." She got up. "You see this suit? I inherited it from my great-great-great-grandma. She also inherited it from my great-great-great-great-grandma, so I'm also going to pass it on to my daughter and granddaughter and great-grandkids. Your name." I shouted seriously. Where did they get this girl from? She's so weird and a talkative too. "Oh, sorry. It's just that I thought this was part of the interview, so I wrote many histories of my family. I can read it out for you if you want." "No, please don't," I thought, putting my head in my hands. Would someone tell this lady to shut up before I do something I might later regret? She put her legs on my desk. What the hell? I've never seen this kind of shoes in my life. It looks like she got it from the museum because it's so ugly and ancient. Are you sure this was not the shoes Moses wore in his time? She continued talking even when I didn't reply. "These shoes are my great, 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 great." "Enough. I get it. Just shut up." I took a deep breath because I'm seriously losing my shit. "Have you ever worked before?" I asked her. "Yeah, I usually sing by the roadside. Should I sing for you?" Before I could reply, she started singing Without Me by Halsey. "Tell me how's it feel, sitting up there. Feeling so high but you're far away to hold me. You know I'm the one who put you up there. Name in the sky, does it ever get lonely? Thinking you could lie, without me. Maybe I'm the one who put you up there. I don't know why." Wow. Who would have thought that this crazy girl would have such an amazing and melodious voice? I even found myself nodding while she kept singing. I decided to snap out of it and cleared my throat. "It's okay. I enjoyed it, but I won't tell her that." "So you don't have any work experience?" God help me. I'll strangle Eunice for bringing this lady here. She frowned, like I don't know what I'm saying. "Of course I have. I just sang for you." "What would you do to contribute to this company?" I asked. She pouted cutely, thinking about it for a few seconds before she smiled. I have a feeling I'm not gonna like what she's about to say. "Have you ever tasted smoked peppered chicken?" I blinked. What does that have to do with what I asked? OMG, you're missing. If you taste Aunt's peppered chicken, you'll never want to eat anything in your life. In fact, boss, I haven't employed you yet, I said, cutting her off. "Yeah, well, boss, in advance, that's what I'll contribute. At the end of every month, I promise to bring smoked peppered chicken for your workers." God, this girl can't be serious. How does smoked chicken contribute to the company? She's crazier than I thought. Then she started licking her lips, as if imagining the food is in front of her. but all it did was affect me the wrong way. I felt like kissing her plump pink lips. Arg, I'm seriously thinking of kissing her. So did I get the job, boss? She asked with a curious look. I sighed and told her I'll get back to her. Once she left, I sat back. Did that just happen? I didn't even get to know her name. I need to call Eunice to find someone else. Izzy. I went home after the interview, freshened up and went to the kitchen to prepare dinner since my aunt and uncle are yet to come back from work. After preparing dinner, I ate mine because I was so hungry. My mind wandered to the job interview. God, I pray I get the job. I really need it to help my uncle with the house bills. They're just too much for him. With his job as a driver, he's not able to pay much. Thank God I wore my great-grandma suit, you know? That lucky suit never fails me in anything. A sound snapped me out of my thoughts. I turned to the door as my aunt walked in. Oops, forgive my manners, and yet to introduce myself. My name is Isabella George, 23 years old. I love singing, and I'm an orphan. I live with my Uncle Austin and Aunt Catherine. We're social and a very open-minded people, me. Enough about me for now. Hey, Izzy, my aunt greeted walking in. She sells smoked peppered chicken at a restaurant. Hi, Auntie. How was work? It was good. How did the job interview go? 'Twas okay, I guess. Guess what? I asked. What? She asked eagerly, pulling her chair closer. I smiled. You need to see my future boss. He's so handsome. He's a Greek god with wine hair color. Oh, Aunt, his red lips and green eyes will make you go crazy and kill for. She looked at me with excitement in her eyes. Are you in love? Me? No way. We were still talking when a call came through the landline. Hello? I said as I picked it up. Hi, is this Isabella George? Yes, speaking. Just wanted to inform you that you've gotten the job and have to start tomorrow morning. Okay, thank you so much, I replied, barely containing my excitement. After I dropped the phone, I did a victory dance shouting. What happened? My aunt asked. I've gotten the job, I shouted. Then she joined me in my victory dance. Next day, I woke up with a start and remembered my job. I quickly rushed to the bathroom, did my business, brushed my teeth, and took my bath. When I came out, I went to my wardrobe for a cloth to wear. Oh my God, they're all dirty. The only clean cloth is my crop top. Anyways, I'll have to wear my uncle's jean trouser. After stealing his jean, I ran out of the house and forgot to eat breakfast. I was walking because I don't feel like driving my generation car today. On my way to the bus stop, I saw a board that says free food. I did a victory dance. Wow, can't miss such opportunity. I wasn't surprised when Justin asked me to get a new PA for him. It's one of his hobbies these days. Eunice, Justin shouted, entering my office. Yes, boss. Pretending I didn't know why he's mad. You know what you did. I need anything PA. There's no available PA at the moment, Justin, except Izzy. He blinked. Izzy? Yeah, Isabella, that lady you interviewed this morning. Of all people looking for job, you expect me to hire that girl as my PA? I chuckled inwardly. That girl is what we need to spice things up here at the office. It's becoming really boring these days. Justin, there's nothing wrong with her. I'll teach her the basics and she'll be ready in no time. When he didn't say anything, I smiled, knowing I've gotten him. I'm a little bit older than Justin, and as his friend, I know that Izzy's craziness in the office would calm Justin's temper, and hopefully there'll be more between them. Justin, I got to work at 8 a.m. the next day, hoping Izzy is there with my coffee, but nope, she's not here. Who goes to work late on their first day? Only her. Morning, sir, some workers greeted as I passed by, going to my office. 30 minutes later, she's not here yet. What could she be doing? I was about calling Eunice when Ethan walked in. Hey man, we shook hands. Why do you look angry this morning, and where's your PA? I told him about my new PA, how crazy she is. Wait, she can't even dress properly? You've got to see the suit she wore yesterday. He laughed. Wow, can't wait to meet her. Just then the door opened, revealing Isabella. Thank God her dressing is not bad today, just that the jean looks like a man's cloth. Her hair is still packed like yesterday. When would she leave it down? Morning, boss. Don't you knock before coming in? And why are you late on your first day? Boss, you don't know what happened today. After I took my bath, I realized that all my clothes are dirty except this top I'm putting on. I had to steal my uncle's jean in order to wear something. And I forgot to eat breakfast, and for God so kind, I saw a board that said free food. You don't expect me to miss that opportunity. It was even my favorite they prepared. I sighed, putting my head in my hands. Okay, just go and get me coffee. She blinked. Okay, I'll be right back. Then she was gone. I glanced at Ethan and saw him laughing. Oh my God, I love your new PA. She just made my day. I glared at him. She's a pain in my ass. Please can I borrow her for a few days? I'll like her to work in my company. Yeah, that's Ethan for you. Annoying things always makes me laugh. He's also one of the richest billionaire in the States. We've been best friends since high school. We usually share girls, but if he think I'll let Izzy near him, he's in for a joke. Just then, she came in with my coffee. Your black coffee, sir, she said, putting it on my desk. I tasted it, and wow, just the way I like it with no sugar. Good morning, sir, she said when she noticed Ethan. Morning, pretty, what's your name? I shook my head at him. The last thing he want is ask for this girl's name. She gave him her killer smile. Well, the thing is, when my mom gave birth to me, she said I look like my grandma, so she named me after her. Then nothing. Just go and get me today's work schedule. 30 minutes later, there was no sign of Izzy. I looked at my wristwatch and saw it was 10:30. Why have she not bring it? I remember Eunice saying something about a business meeting. Ethan and I got up at the same time. I need to take my leave. I thought you asked for schedule. Where is she? I groaned. If only I know the answer to that. I shouldn't have employed her. She'll be the death of me. We both walked out of the office and stopped short, shocked by what we were seeing. Yeesh, jerk can't talk to someone with respect. I went to socialize with the workers instead. Hi, a pretty lady in a pencil skirt said. Hello. I smiled. You're the new PA, right? When I nodded, she said, my name is Ella. Wait, Justin let you dress like that to work? I frowned, looking at my clothes. Yeah, is there a dress code here? And what's wrong with this? She scratched her neck, looking at the clothing. Never mind. Come, I'd introduce you to everyone. She took my hands and introduced me to the workers. We all talked and laughed. Yes, my name is Isabella George. My mother named me after her great-grandma. She said I looked like my great-great-grandma. I answered Ricky, a cute guy that'll get any girl to drop her panties. God, I love my new job. The workers are so friendly. Which work were you doing before this? Nikki asked. I was singing. Wow, they all said in surprise. Sing a song for us, someone called out. Yes, sing, 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 they started chanting. Okay, fine. I stood up and claimed a desk, took a deep breath, and started singing. Nobody ever told me. The final chapter of the story, And if I were to lose, don't know exactly where I'm going. I just keep on rolling. You never know when your time is through. That's when we show the world. You're not gonna break us. Hey, we'd burn so bright making all the people come to life. Hey, the darkest sky can't stop you and me tonight. I continued singing while they answered, hey. The next thing I heard was, what the hell is going out here? Everyone scattered, leaving me standing on the desk. I slowly came down, looked down at my granny shoes like it has all the explanation I'm supposed to give. I'm talking to you, he shouted. Sir? Where's the schedule I asked for? I forgot, I said with my heart beating. I scratched my head, then added, please don't fire me. I woke up early the next day because I wanted to please my annoying boss. After shower, I stood staring at my dirty laundry and sighed. Why am I always lazy when it comes to my clothes? I shrugged and quietly opened my door, peeped to see if anyone is in the corridor before going to my uncle's room. Thank goodness he's in the bathroom. I quickly searched his wardrobe and found his packet shirt. I went to my room, put on his shirt, and looked for my black dirty leggings. No one would know it's dirty. After dressing up, I stood by the mirror and wondered what to do with my hair. I've not combed it this week, and it'll take over 30 minutes to do that because of how long and thick it is, so left it like that and sneaked out of the house, only stopping in the kitchen to carry my sandwich, munching it on my way out. Hey, come back here, you little brat. That's the shirt I'm planning to wear. I ran till I was far from home before turning back. Sorry, Uncle, your clothes are more comfy, I shouted back. He looked speechless. I smiled and waved at him before going to work. I got to work and sighed in relief. Thank goodness he's not here yet. I quickly rushed to get his coffee and set it on his desk. After that, I went to Eunice's office. Good morning, I said, sitting down. Morning, Izzy. How was your night? Peaceful. Yours? Fine. What can I do for you? Can you please tell me how organized Justin's schedule? Then she told me. I left her office to Justin's, arranged the files on his desk. Once I was done, I turned and saw him by the door looking at me. I swallowed. Good morning, sir. Morning, Izzy. How was your night, boss? Fine. A lady would be here in a few minutes. Let her in. Okay. I guess that's him indirectly saying, leave my office. But curiosity got the better of me. Really? A lady? Is she your wife? But why haven't I heard of her? Or, yes, it's one of your sluts. Or, is it a business meeting? Izzy, get out. My personal life is none of your business. Sorry, boss, but don't you think I should know? At least I'll know how to react when she comes. Out. Okay, I'm going. Yeesh, do you have to shout? I murmured, going out. I went to my desk and waited for the so-called lady. She walked in few minutes later. I blinked as she catwalked to my desk. Gosh, the woman is a bimbo. You've got to see what she's wearing. She's practically naked. Hi, is Justin in? She asked, chewing gum. He's in a meeting. You'll have to wait till he's done. I faked smiled at her. She eyed me and went to sit down. I chuckled silently. You're doing great, Izzy. An hour later, she came back to my desk. Is he not done yet? You know what? Justin has gone out. What? She shouted, surprised. Why didn't you say that? I smiled. He won't be around whenever you're here to see him. You bitch. Do you know who I am? Did you just call me a bitch? I asked, getting up and moving towards her. I'll show you how bitches behaves. Then I slapped her, dragged her by the hair. I laughed when she started crying. She doesn't even know how to fight. Justin. To say I was surprised when I came to work and saw Ashley early at work would be an understatement of the year. I walked into my office and saw Izzy bent over my desk. Wow, what a sight to behold. I knew there was a nice and luscious curves beneath those big, hideous clothes she's always wearing. I got hard staring at her. I felt like fucking her right now, but that's against my rules. I don't fuck my workers, and if I catch my employees dating, I usually fire them. I'll call Lucy. She'll handle this hard-on. Izzy has caused. I forgot that I was eye-fucking her. She turned and our eyes met. Hope she didn't notice I was checking her out. Good morning, sir. Okay, so she's freaking me out right now. I mean, the real Izzy would not come to work this early and set my desk. I looked at her clothes and breathed out. She's the one. No one dresses like Izzy and come to work, and where is she getting all this clothes from? Morning, Izzy. I walked to my desk, telling her about Lucy, and true to my guess, she wanted to know who she was. I sighed. If Eunice doesn't do something about her... I waited. After 30 minutes, when Lucy wasn't here, I got up and went out to ask Izzy about her, only to find Izzy sitting on Lucy on the floor. Apologize. I'm sorry for calling you a bitch, Lucy cried. Say, I'm so sorry, my one and only Queen Izzy, she said, smiling. Izzy dragged her hair. Okay, I'll say it. Lucy sniffed. I'm so sorry. My one and only Queen Izzy. In all my 27 years, I've never seen anyone as crazy as Izzy. People should fear her wrath, 'cause she might skin you alive. Isabella. I shouted, almost bringing the wall down. Her eyes widened as she saw how angry I was. She got up and ran away, not looking back. I went to Lucy and pulled her up. Let go of me. How can you let your... Bye. She paused and looked around. Look what your PA did to me, she cried. I was so busy teaching that slut a lesson that I didn't see Justin till he shouted my name. I looked up and saw how angry he was. I don't know if it was instinct, but my feet were already carrying me out. I stopped at the bus station, breathing hard. There's no need to go back 'cause Justin would kill me. So I went home instead to do my laundry. Thank goodness no one was home. I walked into my room and threw myself on the bed. Oh, I wanted to please him, not the other way round. I called Mike my bestie. Yeah, did I tell you guys that all my friends are males? And she finally remembers me, he said after picking up. Sorry, Mike, have been busy with work. Thank God it's Thursday. Let's meet on Saturday. Yeah, cool. You okay? Yeah, I guess. I'll tell you when we see. All right, bye. Bring those tasty chicken your aunt made. I sighed and took my clothes out to the backyard to wash. I'll have to do something about his Justin's anger. It's really scary. I decided to go to my aunt's work to help her. Izzy, what are you doing here? Did something happen at work? She asked when she saw me. What? No, why would you think that? Well, you have a thing for trouble. Aunt, I shouted. Sorry, come help me out here, would you? Promise you'll give me chicken first. She sighed. Fine, now quick. I woke up the next and saw it was 7:30. Shit. I quickly took my bath, applied lotion, and went to my wardrobe. At least I have something to wear since I washed my clothes. I grabbed a pair of baggy jeans and a blue crop top, then brought out my boots. It's old, but yeah, this would do. I'm not going to follow any dress code. I will wear whatever I want to. I left my hair down and started combing vigorously. I shouted, frustrated. I would have cut the hair, but I like the length. It was 8 by the time I was done. I couldn't go to the bus station, so I'll have to drive. Okay, baby, you have to cooperate with me today. I smiled, talking to my car. I tried opening the door, but it was stuck as usual. I used my legs and held the door. Finally, it opened with a groan. I got in, started the car, and a song started playing on its own. I drove the car to work, singing along. Once I arrived, I had problem getting out. I kicked it hard till it opened. I alighted out of the car and saw Justin stepping out of his. Oh, morning, boss. I took my food flasks and walked towards him. He stood there gaping at my baby. I hope my dressing makes him forget about yesterday's incident. Justin, I stepped out of the car as a guard opened the door for me and saw a car that looks like it came out from a horror movie. I checked and saw Izzy trying to open it. Oh God, this girl has many ancient stuff. Morning, boss. She jolted me out of my thoughts. She looks really beautiful with her hair down. It was so long and full, she looks like a cartoon character. She's putting on a crop top that shows her flat tummy. Is she trying to tempt me? I was drooling at her when she cleared her throat. What's that thing? She frowned. How dare you call my baby a thing? Do you know I inherited it from my great-great-grandpa? Oh, not again. You left your music on, I muttered. Oh, the music. It actually stops after an hour. What? Get that thing off my property. Don't you dare touch my baby or else I'll bring this building down, she threatened, dancing to the building. My driver and guards were laughing so hard, I glared at them before going after her. I was doing some work in my office when my door opened, revealing Izzy. She walked in with a big food flasks and set it on my desk. What are you doing? Did you open the flask? Then you have to taste this delicacy. What? Before I knew it, she put the chicken in my mouth. I blinked and chewed slowly. Okay, I won't lie. It actually tastes good. I licked my lips. It's yummy, right? She winked. I nodded. Yes. She put another in my mouth before I could object, then grabbed the flask and sat on my table. That's enough for you. This one is mine. She proceeded to dip her hands inside and started eating. This is so good. She closed her eyes, moaning. And damn, that was hot. Don't be selfish, Izzy. There's love in sharing. She didn't even reply. Her attention was on the food. Why did you make me taste it if you won't allow me to eat? Don't worry, boss. I'll take you there personally with my car. God, no. Never. You expect me to step into that thing you call a car? You're lost then. Anyways, I'm out. She got up and fell back to the chair. Arg, my stomach. I can't walk. I smirked. Good serves you right. Boss, help me get up. What's in for me? I promised to bring chicken. Ethan and Tasha, my kid sister, walked in. We actually have a get-together. I round up my work and we all walked out together. We stopped when we saw Izzy struggling to open her car. Open, baby. She talked to the thing. I turned to see Ethan and Tasha laughing so hard. Open, you bitch. She used her legs holding the door and pulling it. I guess her hand slipped 'cause she fell on her ass. Ethan roared with laughter. I tried holding mine in but couldn't help it. She turned to me. Boss, could you give me a hand? No way. I'm not touching that thing. Ethan went to her side. This is not a car. It's a thing that came out from a nightmare, he teased her. She got up and kicked him in the balls. Never you insult my baby again. Ethan fell to the ground, holding his balls, while Tasha went to help her with the car. Thank God it's Saturday. I slept like I haven't slept in days. I thought about Justin's sister and smiled. She's really cool, unlike her brother. We chatted and talked yesterday. We exchanged digits. She said she doesn't have much friends, while I told her I don't have any girlfriends except Ella. So we agreed we'd have a girls' night out today. I finally decided to go downstairs because I'm starving. Morning, Uncle. I went to kiss his cheek. Guess Aunt is still asleep. Morning, Cherry Pie. Thought you didn't want to wake up today. I murmured and went to the kitchen. After making coffee and toasted bread, I went back to my room. Minutes later, I cleaned the house, then took my bath and walked to Mike's house. I hope his brothers are home. They are really fun to be around with. I pressed the doorbell and waited for it to open. My favorite girl is here, Maddie said, ushering me. I walked in and saw Mason focused on his video game and went to slap his head. I call them the M brothers, since their names start with M. We've known each other since high school, when they saved me from an incident. They treat me like their kid sister. I guess that's because they don't have one. They're all handsome and have a company of theirs. They're still mad that I refuse to work with them. So I heard you got the job. How's your boss treating you? Hope we don't have to beat him up? Marcus asked, still on his game. I smiled at the image. Nah, he's an annoying jerk of a boss, but I can handle him myself. Mike walked in then. Yeah, trust our angel to handle it, and where's my chicken? I gasp. I kind of forgot it. He started chasing me round the room. I giggled as he caught me and tickled me. Stop. I left them at 3 to go prepare for our night out, with them promising to come pick me up on Monday after work. I know that's a lie. They want to see the person I'm working for. I didn't tell them it's Justin Stiles, the playboy, or they'll freak out. I pray Justin won't be around whenever they come. I got a call from Ella when I got home. Hello, girlfriend, she said excitedly. Hi, Ella. Hope you started preparing. No excuses. You're coming to the club with us. Of course, babe. I'm dressing up already, I muttered and hang up. I stood in my wardrobe wondering what to wear. Truth is, I don't have party clothes. Most of my clothes are baggy jeans and tops. But thank goodness I have a skill up my sleeve. I'm gonna have to do fashion emergency surgery. I took one of my baggy tops and turned it into something. Quickly took my bath and dressed up, applied light makeup. I heard a car beep and checked the time. It's past 7 already. I quickly put on my boots and went outside. Oh my God, you look hot, Tasha squealed when I got in. I smiled. If only she knew the surgery I did on it. You don't look bad yourself. Let's go party, Ella shouted. We got to the club and I guess the bouncer knows Tasha, 'cause he let us into the VIP section. Keep the drinks coming, she told the waitress. Then we started taking rounds. I can feel getting tipsy. Okay, I don't think I can drink anymore, Ella said, getting up. Me too, let's go dancing, I shouted. Girls' night out is fun. I started twisting my waist to the music. 2 cute guys came towards us. The blonde grabbed my waist from behind, while the brunette went, Tasha. Justin. I'm at the bar with Ethan, looking for babe to fuck for the night, when I saw her. Did Tasha purposely bring her 'cause I'm here? Damn, she looks hot. I watched as they talked and laughed while drinking. She looks really pretty when she smiles. What are you looking at? Ethan asked, trailing my eyes. Well, fuck me, your PA looks sexy. I thought you said she doesn't know how to dress. She doesn't. I'm sure she borrowed this dress. He got up. I need to go talk to her. I pulled him back. Don't you dare. He laughed. Why? You don't fuck your employees. Damn it. I need to change that rule of mine. I watched as she went to the dance floor, twisting her waist, and I felt myself grow hard. Why is everything about her so tempting? I felt like plugging out every guy's eye that looks her way. Ugh, I hate all this feelings. Then a guy from nowhere grabbed her waist and she let him. I clenched and unclenched my hand. Taking a deep breath, I looked away, murmuring, "It's nothing." I glanced at Ethan and saw him watching me. What? I barked. Are you mad that your sister's dancing with a guy? Or your PA? My sister, of course. Okay, then would you like me to go dance with her? 'Cause your sister is hot. I don't even know the one to pick. Stay away from them. I signaled a lady passing to come. Hi, handsome. I held her to me, touching her boobs. I don't know why, but my eyes wandered to Izzy and saw her leaving with the guy. Hell no. I pushed the lady out of way, walked towards her. I pulled her out of the guy's hand when I got to them. Hey man, what's that for? She's mine, he shouted. I glared at him, then he backed up. Sorry, he said, walking away. Izzy stumbled, squinting up at me. Boss, is that you? Yeah, and you're drunk. No, I'm not. I carried her out to the car, only pausing to tell Ethan to take the girls home. She gave me her address and slept off while I drove. I got to the house and blinked. Why am I surprised? The house is so old. No wonder she has ancient stuff. I picked her up and went to the direction of the building. Boss. Yes, Izzy. Can I get a picture of your dick? I stopped. What for? Ella friends told her that you have a dick so big like a pistol. What? Okay, so now I know Izzy talks dirty when drunk. I pressed the doorbell and a woman opened, drooling at me with her mouth wide open. Good evening, ma, I said, snapping her out. Oh, yes, evening. Who are you? Justin. Her eyes grew big. You mean Justin? I took her to her room. At least it doesn't look ancient or girly. It actually looks like a guy's room. I laid her down and wanted to stand up, but she held my neck. After several tries, I untangled her from me. I looked at her face and kissed her softly. She moaned. The next I knew was that she got up and puked on me. I moaned, opening my eyes. How did I get home? I got up, went to the bathroom, and buffed. The last thing I remember is when Justin pulled me out of that guy's hand. Does that mean he brought me home? My head hurts. I brushed my teeth and went back in to lay down. Just then, the door opened and my aunt walked in. Oh my God, Izzy, you were right, she shouted. Keep it down, Auntie, my head is killing me, I groaned. You never told me your boss was that handsome. How have you been coping? Wait, you mean he was the one who brought me home? Yeah, he carried you to your room. You let him go to my room? Oh God, hope I didn't do anything stupid. I stood up quickly and groaned. My head hurt so much. Yeah, of course. You don't expect me to carry you on my own, do you? Anyways, I think your boss loves you. I looked at her, then burst out laughing. What's funny? You, my dear aunt, are so delusional. I got up and went to the bathroom to shower. Maybe it'll help a little bit. The next day, I drove my baby to work, praying that he's not there yet. I don't know if I can face him. Wait, why am I scared? It's not like I did something wrong, or did I? This is so frustrating. I arrived at work and had a problem getting out. Come on, babe, not today. I kicked the door. Hey, Izzy. I looked out and saw Ella waving at me. Hi, just a minute. Let me get out of this car. I kicked the door till it opened. Is this your car? I smiled. Yep, meet my baby. She might look old, but she's one of a kind. She slowly nodded. What are you wearing? Did you even look at the mirror before coming out? I looked down at my clothes and saw I'm putting on baggy trouser and baggy top, color riot, and my aunt's old sandals. I was so worried about what I must have done to Justin that I didn't notice when I wore this. I shrugged. It's just a cloth. At least I'm putting on clothes, not like I'm naked. She looked speechless. Anyways, our night out was fun. Let's do it again soon. Yeah, sure, I murmured as we walked into the building. Ella, can you do me a favor? Yeah, sure. Can you please help me get Justin's coffee? I'll teach you how to make it. She frowned. Okay, hope he won't be mad. No, he won't. I want to use the restroom. Arg, my tummy. I held my tummy, running. I hid under the staircase for 30 minutes. When I was sure Justin is in a business meeting, I got up and went to my desk. I yawned sleepily. I put my legs on the desk. Once I was comfortable, I slept off. Justin. Come on, I shouted as she puked on me. I took off the jacket and went to the bathroom. I cleaned up and walked downstairs. Thanks for bringing her home, her aunt said, drooling at me. It's not a problem, Ma. It's my duty to make sure my workers are safe. Okay, so that's a lie. I didn't want Izzy leaving with that guy. I went home after that only to find the door opened. I frowned and walked in. I saw Jenny on the couch, leg crossed, typing on her phone. Oh, baby, you're back. She got up and wanted to kiss me, but I pushed her angrily. What the heck are you doing here? I shouted, making her flinch. Babe, why are you mad? Have you forgotten I have a spare key? You can't even welcome me, probably. Don't you miss what we've shared? That's my ex-girlfriend. I was in love her, but she cheated on me with my friend James. Yeah, I had another best friend until he betrayed me by sleeping with Jenny. I forgave them until she cheated on me again with another guy. It also turned out she seduced James, and that's where I broke it off with her. As for James, we're still friends, but not as close as before. Get out, I calmly said. Come on, babe, don't tell me you're mad about what happened in the past. I clenched my fist, barely containing my anger. Get out now, or I'll call my guards. She saw how serious I am because she went to pick her bag. Calm down, babe. I'm leaving, but I'll be back. Then she was gone. Next day, I was in my office going through some files and checked the time. That crazy PA of mine is not here yet. I thought about the kiss yesterday, and gosh, her lips were so soft. The door opened, jolting me out of my thoughts. Ella walked in with my coffee. Where is Izzy? She said she wanted to use the restroom. She left the coffee on my desk and walked out. I was supposed to have a meeting with a client, but it got canceled. She checked the time again and saw it was past 11, and Izzy is nowhere to be found. I decided to go check her office and saw her sleeping, murmuring something. I went closer and heard, "Oh, you delicious peppered chicken. I'm so going to eat every one of you." Gosh, this girl is so creepy. She even talks in her sleep. I saw a glass of water and poured it on her face. She jumped up immediately. Aunt, why did you wake me from my beauty sleep? I'm not your aunt, but boss. My boss. Her eyes widened. My boss, she shouted. I smirked, moving close to her. Are you avoiding me? Avoiding? She stuttered. Why would I? Did you remember what happened yesterday? I was sleeping and dreaming about my peppered chicken when someone poured water on me. Auntie, why are you disturbing my beauty sleep? I'm your boss, not aunt. My eyes widened as realization hit me. I thought he went for a meeting. I swallowed when he asked me if I remembered what happened yesterday. God, hope I didn't do anything wrong. Yesterday is a day before today. I said, trying to put on a brave face. Do you remember puking on me and asking for a picture of my dick? I burst into laughter and looked at him. He was being serious. Puke? Dick? Then I fainted. I found myself on a couch when I woke up. Hey, Miss Clumsy, I heard. I turned immediately and saw my boss. I started singing and dancing, walking out so that he won't bring up the topic. Justin. I shook my head, laughing. She's trying to avoid the topic. I packed my files and walked to the parking lot. I saw Izzy with a group of guys, hugging one of them. They're cute, I have to admit, but not as cute as me. I was still watching when one pecked her. Damn it, I was so jealous. I wonder who they are. I decided to ignore and walk away. Justin, I heard one of them call out. I walked out of the building and saw the M brothers. Oh no, God, please don't let Justin come out now. Our sweetheart is here. Come give me a hug, Mason said. I shook my head at him, running into his arms. So where's your boss? Won't you introduce us? Mike said, giving me a peck. I opened my mouth to answer, but Maddie caught me off. Justin. Damn it. I turned to see Justin turning slowly. I have a feeling I'm not gonna like it. Why are they even overprotective? It's annoying whenever they do. Maddie walked to him and they started discussing walking towards us. Do you know him? Mike asked. I shook my head no. Just then, Justin glanced my way and said, Hey, Izzy, who are these guys? And they caught me. Yes, Angel, introduced us. It's not like they don't know who Justin is. They wanted to hear it from my mouth. I swallowed. Guys, this is Justin. My boss. I saw Justin raise a brow at me and wow, he looks hot. I realized I was drooling and turned to Mike's shocked face. What? Come here. He grabbed my arm and dragged me to their BMW car. I turned to see them discussing. What could they be saying? Justin. I turned to see one of them walking towards me. Hey, bro. He shook hands with me and we started walking towards Izzy. Hey. We started talking. Once we got to near, I heard one asking her if she knows me. She shook her head. And what the fuck? Did she just deny not knowing me? Izzy, who are these guys? I asked and watched her widened and smirked. Guys? This is Justin, my boss. Justin, this are my brothers, Maddie, Mason, and Mike. I actually sighed in relief when she said brothers. I thought she was theirs, and come to think of it. Does she have a boyfriend? I watched as Mike took her to the car. I turned to see Mason watching me. I raised my brow up. A question. I know you're a playboy, and saw the way you were looking at her. I'm warning you to stay away from her, Mason warned. I smirked. Else what? Izzy's old enough to know what's good for herself. Just stay away from her. We wouldn't want a situation where we'll have to come beat you up, Maddie said. Okay. This guy's a brave to stand up to me. They're trying to protect Izzy. Is she your sister? I asked, and the tensed air disapparated. Not really. We've known her since she was little. And we started chatting like they haven't just threatened me. Izzy. I watched as they chatted and laughed, walking towards us. I frowned. What did they say? Guys are so confusing. Izzy, you're coming with us, Mason said when they got here. What? No way. I can't leave my baby here. Your what? Her baby. She's actually referring to her car, Mike said, shaking his head. They all turned and gaped at my baby. Izzy, Maddie started. Haven't we told you not to ride that thing? Do you have a death wish? We'll buy you a new one. No, thank you. I'm only going to drive the car my great-great-great-grandpa gave me. Don't they know how much it meant to me? They sighed because they know I'm not going to change my mind. Fine, you'll come with us while Mike drive your baby home. What do you say? I smiled and nodded. Okay. What? You want me to drive that? That thing? Yeah, of course. Then everyone walked away, leaving him standing there with his mouth opened. Justin and Mason shook hands before departing. You guys can't do this to me, Mike shouted. There's nothing wrong with the car, Mike, I shouted back. Mike. Well, at least wait for me, I shouted, moving to Izzy's car. I don't know why she's so obsessed with her great-great-great-great-grandparents' stuff. I mean, they're dead. And we're in the 21st century, not 16. I went to the car handle and tried opening it, but it refused. I tried and tried again, but it wasn't opening. God, I really gonna drive this? Izzy, come here, the door's not opening, I shouted. She came to my side. It's easy, silly. All you have to do is use your legs and hand to open it like this. She held the handle and used her feet, then she pulled it. The door opened with force, making her land on her ass. Phew, that wasn't so hard, was it? She said. I laughed so hard that I fell on the floor. See? Seriously, you really need to change this thing. She glared at me and got up. Make sure my baby gets home in one piece. Then she was gone. I got into the car, started it, and a Disney song started playing. Let it go, can't hold it back anymore. Ah, come on, I shouted. Please, God, don't let any of my babes see me riding this thing. What did you say to him? I asked Mason as he started the car. Hello? I asked you guys a question. When they didn't reply, I added, don't make me stop bringing peppered chicken for you. Fine, Maddie sighed. We had a man-to-man talk. Man to. What does that mean? You know what? Forget it. It's pointless trying to get them to talk. We drove in silence for a while before Mason asked, have you slept with him? I blinked. What? Have you gotten intimate with him? He asked in his no-nonsense tone. No, of course not, I said, but the idea of us having sex played in my mind throughout the ride. What Aunt said came to me. He looked like he's in love with you, she said. I had laughed it off then. But now that I think about it, I wonder if it's true. If it's true, how do I feel about it? I haven't been with anyone since that incident. Flashback. I was going to the restroom. Most of the students were already gone when someone grabbed me. I didn't even get to see the person before he held my mouth so I won't scream, and then they dragged me in an empty classroom. Don't bother shouting, 'cause no one will hear you. My eyes widened as I realized it was Kelvin and Noel. They've been pestering me for a date, but I refused. What do you want? I asked nervously. He smirked and started taking off his shirt. Undress her, Noel. We're going to show this bitch that no one refuses us and go free. My heart skipped a beat. What? Don't you dare come near me. Kelvin succeeded in raping me before the M brothers came to rescue me. I remember being traumatized for years, but they helped me get through it. End of flashback. That's why the M brothers are so protective. We're here, Matty said, jolting me out from my thoughts. Hey, are you okay? I nodded, getting out. We chatted and waited for Mike to arrive with my car. Soon he did. He parked my baby beside us. Open the door, Izzy. He looked pale, like he was going to faint. I quickly rushed to open it. After several tries, the door opened and he came out. Don't ever tell me to drive this scary moving monster. His brothers burst out laughing and I glared at them. It's not a monster, Mike. Are you okay? You look pale. No, my ears are ringing from that thing. I'm sure I won't be able to hear well for days, and for God's sake, can't you shut the music up? He said, kicking my baby. Hey, don't do that. I pushed him away from my car. He walked slowly to their BMW. I went to support him because he looks like he might fall anytime soon. He paused. God, I hope I don't have nightmare from that thing, he said before fainting on me. I tried to hold him, but he weighs tons, so we ended up on the floor. Get him off me, I shouted. The rest of the week flew by in a blur, and before you know it, Justin paid me my monthly salary. It was more than enough to pay house bills and other stuff. I decided that it's high time I changed my wardrobe. I asked Tasha to follow me go shopping, and she was excited about it. No, let's go to Justin's mall, you'll see better things there, she said when I wanted to go shopping elsewhere. Everyone knows that a cloth in Justin Styles Mall is enough to buy my house and baby. Things are really expensive there. I finally opened up. She rolled her eyes. Are you forgetting that I'm his sister? Besides, I had his card with me, so no worries. I don't know how I feel using his ATM card. I've been thinking about him these days, and it's really messing with my head. I just can't get him out of my head, always daydreaming about one thing or the other. I didn't even want to go shopping, but Aunt asked me that wouldn't I surprise them with my dressing code for once? And I found myself agreeing to it. I can't imagine the look on his face when he sees me on Monday with new looks. Wait, am I doing this for him? Okay, let's start shopping, she shouted, moving to the racks of clothes, removing them from the hangers and asking me to try it on. I yawned for 10th time that day. Shopping is so not my thing. I'm sure I'll never do it again. I'll be fine with my old ones. She opened the dressing room. Oh my God, this looks perfect on you. Really? Yeah, now take that off and try this on. We still need to go to the salon. I nearly cried when I saw the clothes she left for me to try on. There were too many. How did she expect me to wear all this? And I'm seriously hungry right now. Arg! I hate shopping. Lissy! Erg! I shouted again, touching my face. That bitch really did a number on me. My friend Jenna put ice on my scalp, and I hissed, Easy, would you? Don't you know my scalp is hurting? Why did you let her do this to you? I don't know. She's just too strong for me. I couldn't handle her. But you can't let her get away with it, right? Jenny asked. What? No way. She humiliated me in front of Justin. So what are you going to do? I smiled and winced. I have a plan. Izzy, wake up. It's time for work. Go away, Aunt. I'm not done sleeping. I settled back in bed, but it hasn't gotten to 5 minutes when I felt something liquid on my face. I jerked upright. Auntie, what was that for? When did you start waking me up for work? Instead of answering, she pulled the duvet away from me. Oh, come on. I checked the time and saw it was 5 a.m. I blinked. 5? Seriously, Aunt, what has gotten into you? Where on earth have you ever seen me wake up by this time? I mean, it's 5 in the morning. Who goes to work this early? I shouted. She raised her brow. Are you done? Now get up and go shower. I volunteered to dress you up since you finally changed your wardrobe, she enthused. I looked at her not knowing if I should cry and fell back to bed. Come on, get your ass up or you'll be late. I rolled my eyes and grudgingly went to bathroom. After shower, I wrapped a fluffy white towel around myself and stepped out of the bathroom. I saw that she has already set the cloth I'm supposed to wear on the bed and put it on. It was a pencil skirt that shows my curves and a sleek long-sleeve top. Well, I must admit that I feel beautiful in it, just that I'm not used to wearing skirt. The door opened and my aunt walked in looking wide-eyed at me. Wow, I'm sure Justin wouldn't be able to keep his eyes off you. I shook my head. I'm not dressing up for him, Aunt. Yeah, keep telling yourself that. She did my makeup for me and styled my hair, then I'm good to go. Here, put this on. I looked at the 6 inches high heels with disgust. Aunt, do you really hate me this much? You expect me to wear that? Yes, of course. It will go with the dressing. Thank you very much, Aunt, but I don't want to break my legs. You are going to put this on and I'm not going to hear no from you. I sighed. Fine, but I'll prefer wearing my boots to this. I went to the kitchen after that for breakfast and saw chicken. Yummy. But before I had the chance to touch it, don't you dare touch that chicken. Do you want to ruin your makeup? I blinked, then burst out laughing. So because of makeup, you expect me to not eat chicken? Yep. Here's a sandwich I made for you. No way, I said, then dug into the chicken. Once I stepped into the building, everyone stopped what they were doing and turned to me. It was so weird. I hate the attention that I couldn't even walk properly with the stupid heels. Ella rushed to me. Oh my God, Izzy, you look different. I rolled my eyes, walking towards my desk. I know. I mean, you look good, but are you okay? Huh? You changed your wardrobe. What happened? She asked, clearly concerned. Are you trying to say you liked me in my old clothes? No, of course not. Never mind. I'll be in my office if you need me. I stopped on the way to get Justin's coffee and then went to his office. Morning, boss, I greeted when I saw him sitting by his desk. Justin. Morning, boss, I heard Izzy said and looked up. I blinked and cleaned my eyes. Am I seeing clearly? I stared wide-eyed as she walked shakily with heels to my desk. Morning, boss, she greeted again. I cleared my throat. Morning, Izzy. She dropped my coffee. Damn, I never knew she was this hot. I mean, she was beautiful in her hideous clothes, but this? My eyes dropped to her boobs, the look so big in the top. My mouth watered. I looked up at her. Yeah, she caught me staring. She turned and walked out. Gosh, you've got to see her ass. They were so big in a nice way. I wonder what it'll feel like getting my hands on them. I swallowed and adjusted my trouser. Why is it suddenly hot? She walked back in with someone files. She wanted to drop it on my desk when her legs shook in the heels and all the files scattered. Oh, I'm sorry. She bent over to pick it up, her ass in the air directly in my face. Fuck. I tried to stop it, but my hands have a mind of its own, 'cause it landed on her hands. She jerked upright quickly and lost her balance, but I got up in time to catch her before she falls. Justin, she breathed. I realize it's the first time she's saying my name, and I love the sound of it coming from her. She looked up at me, her hands on my chest. The feel of her breast on my chest got me harder than before. And I'm sure she noticed, 'cause her eyes grew big, saucer. Justin, I used that opportunity to kiss her. She gasped, and I deepened the kiss. Her lips were so soft, I could kiss her all day. I took a hold of her boobs and fondled it, the thig perfectly in my hands. You look beautiful today, I said, catching my breath. Thank you. I want you. I waited for rejection, but was shocked when she said, I want you too.